All right, so my name is Dr. Harry Benjamin, leader of the Wealth Creation Project. Very grateful and thankful to be a part of Xtreamfx Global Academy. That's the foundation of what we do. I started off as an affiliate. In 2020, the company had a different name at the time. We since updated everything, including the name. I started with $168. Well, it was 100 and something dollars at the time. I don't remember exactly how much, but I paid a little bit over $100 to get registered. And then I started marketing to friends and family. Today, you could pay either $168 or you could pay $168 to register or $399 to register. So I went ahead and, ladies and gentlemen, started building. And John started earning $500 a month, $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000. I went as high as $2,500 a week during 2020. Currently, I'm at $2,000 a month in this program on the team building residual side, right? So I earn $500 a week, about to get to the $5,000 level, and then I'll be moving on gradually to the higher levels of commissions. And then mute that safety trade alert for the time being, and then I'll come back to it, John, and tell you exactly what it's all about. But it's powerful stuff, man. Powerful stuff that you're gonna love. All right, let me try to get off my screen. Why is that on there? Okay, all right, I'm not sure. But yeah, so the various services that currently include, just jump to this homepage. So I started off as an affiliate, but today you could take advantage of either the academy or Xtreme Financial Services or health and wellness products. It's all available. The education is one of the biggest products that we offer, and it is really the star of our show. You can learn how to trade a $7.3 trillion market, Nadex binary, safe to trade, Core Academy. And I'm going to emphasize the safe to trade today. To get the basic education, people pay either $89 a month, $99 a month, or $159 a month, or $199 a month. Now, the safe to trade technology is a standalone product. Some people just buy it, use it. Some people become a part of the team with us and build a company with us. The reason I recommend the affiliate marketing side is because you can earn commissions to pay for the technology out of the commissions you earn, rather than having to come out of your pocket to pay $599 to get the product for 1 year. You have a full year to use it for $599, and then you can pay $75 a month for the scanner. So I'm going to show you what the safe to trade product allows for us to do. For those of us who understand the basics of trading, you're going to have at least the basics of trading to be able to make money using the technology, right? So John, you're familiar with MT4 on a laptop?
Yes, I'm not much on laptop, but yes, I've used it a lot on my phone.
On your phone, all right, me too. But I just started using it on my laptop because of the technology. Before that, I wasn't using my laptop to trade. In fact, when I was setting it up, I felt a little overwhelmed because I'd never used it on my laptop before. So over here are the symbols that we could trade, the various symbols. We could click symbols. And you see, you're pretty familiar that, you know, the MetaTrader 4 gives us access to the entire financial markets of the world, right? Whether it's currency majors, exotic pairs, indices. You know, some people who do not know what majors are: Australia dollar, US dollar, Euro, US dollar, GBP, Great British Pound, US dollar. And then the exotics are the currencies like ZAR, South African currencies, and Mexico, and those things. And then even the exotics includes like China's yuan. You could trade that versus the other currencies. And then we have indices. Now, indices is a big deal because this is where we can make a lot of money quickly. NAS 100, S&P 500, GER 30, all of these indices are under here. Then we have oil, UK and US oil, and then metals, like gold, silver, gold versus the euro, and platinum. And then you have the FX crosses. These are the other ones that are not the majors. You have a bunch of those. And then you will have cryptos, right? BTC, USD, Ethereum, USD, and a lot of other cryptocurrencies versus the dollar, and some cryptos versus one another. That's also another opportunity for making money. Dollar index futures, and then even stocks. Like, yeah, you know, loads of US stocks on here are also included in the app, right? So let's just look at S&P 500, right? Because you're familiar with trading already. You know, understand candlesticks. Now, normally, have you ever used TradingView before, John? Have you ever used TradingView before?
Yes, I've used TradingView. I must confess that it was somebody that set it up for me, but I'm familiar with TradingView and some indicators on it.
All right. So, okay. So with TradingView, we have to come here and do what we call markups, right? So we'd have to literally box up certain areas on here if we're going to actually use it to make money. And, one tries to do what they call trap price, right? So we try to trap the price in between here and then wait for our breakout. Okay, so if we're waiting for a breakout, we could wait for a breakout to happen up here. Continue to draw. So I'm just, oops, no, all right, continue drawing. Yeah, so you wait for a breakout here, you wait for a breakout to happen up here, or you wait for a breakout to happen down here, and a retest to be able to trade, right? Because the price is currently right here on S&P 500. That's the general traditional way in which people trade using TradingView. Now that's considered in our community right now to be the old way, right? A lot of our members no longer rely on TradingView to trade because we have the safety trade technology. Now, how does this give us a trade? Because the basic thing we need to know, right, John, is if the market is going like right here, right at this point, right, where the market is going down, you could see that, right? It was going up and then started going down. Now, generally, a trader would probably try to jump into this downtrend to try to catch it going down and take a sell to make money. Am I right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, but what happens oftentimes is that it turns back on us and we end up hitting our stop loss.
Yeah, like a reverse.
The reversal, correct. So what our technology does, it gives us safe trades. Remember, I told you it's 99% correct, right? So I'm going to go back to when I started, and because I trade S&P a lot, so I'm going back to this sometime during the day when I started using it. So I can't remember exactly when, but I'm going to show you trade after trade after trade I was able to take during the course of the day. I think I did about 11 trades on S&P today, right? So I'm going to show you the ones I was able to do. I don't think I was trading at this point, but there's one here that I could show you anyway. All right, so what we do is simple. First, you need to identify that the candles or the price was below the stick red line. It's called the moving average, the stick red line in the middle of the screen, going through the screen, wavy stick red line. And so we identify that the candles were below the line before the green arrow popped on the screen. Can you see this green arrow on the screen right here?
Green arrow.
Yes. Can you see the green arrow pointing up?
Okay, I saw it before. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay. Where my mouse is. Right.
Pointing upward.
Yes. So two things tell us that the market is about to go up. One, when the price was below the moving average and it comes above it and the green arrow pops up, it suggests, it's not a confirmation or guarantee, but it suggests that it's about to go up, which is now doing, right? The third thing we need to confirm, so those are the first two things we confirm. The third thing we confirm is green, 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 green. Once you can confirm these 5 things, right? Green, 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 green. Once you can confirm those 5 things, the next thing we wait on is the 4th thing to happen. The number 4 thing to happen is for this, the red, the 4th level from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4 turns red. Can you see that?
The red after the arrow?
No, the red here where my mouse is.
Wait, I'm trying to see. I'm seeing a lot of red.
It's kind of small, like just a little dot. Yeah, all right, good. All right, so now what causes this red is that the market was going up, but you could see that the market started pushing down, right? You could see this red candles here and a little green, but was starting to push down and it came below the line. Now, what we do at that point is put in an order. Once this happens, this is now the indicate, this is the last thing we need to put in a buy. So you'd put where this first green line is, that would be your entry, called a buy stop. And the second green line, let's say you went for 2 pips, that's the second green line. Now, if after this, right now, the candle is down here, which means that the market is down below here, right? At this point. Now, if the system is correct and it pushes up through these 2 lines, would we have made money, John?
Okay.
I'm asking you, if the system is correct, and after I put in the order, because we're acting as if we're here earlier today, when this happened on the system, okay, green, 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 this turned red, and this is still green here at the end, right?
Okay.
If the candles come back up and push through here, would I have made money? If I put in a buy, I'm putting a buy stop, where a buy stop is when the market's going up, it enters the trade here, but if you keep going up, you win, but if it turns back on, you lose.
Okay.
Right. So let's see if the candles went up, right? Let's check. All right.
Okay.
Did the candles go up and through my entry and my profit line?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So that was a winning trade. Okay. So we could take that one off. All right. We could delete that one now because that was a winning trade, right? That was a winning trade. You could see that clear as day. Let's go on again to see what happened in the market, right? It changed. I can no longer do a trade here because this is green, green, red. It was broke, turned to red, all right? The market started selling, like really selling down really heavily. Okay, so let's keep moving forward. Now the market is in a sell mode. It's all red down here, and the candles are pushing down. So we don't know whether it's going to turn back or go back up. Will it continue to go down? We don't know. But once this happens, once these stay red, the red candle, the red arrow was here, the price was above here. Once this turns green right here, which it didn't turn green here, but it came up and touched this line, right? Now, sometimes that happens where it's not strong enough to turn this to green, but when you become familiar with the system, you'll know you can put in a trade here as well. And look what happened. It came down and you would have won that trade. But let's look for one that the green actually came on the screen, right? Wait to see if the green came on. All right, look right here, right here. Now, here's where a lot of traders would have gotten thrown off, okay? Because you saw it going down, up, down, a little across, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and it's going aggressively up. Now, when it's going up this fast, what is the tendency for us to think? We think that the market has reversed, right? So now, most traders will be looking for a buy right now because the market is going up. But if it turns around on you, you're going to end up losing your trade. So the system says, one, the price was above this line. The red arrow was here. Everything was red before. The green popped up. So if you wait for this, you get the safest trade you could find. And guess what happened? You would go ahead and you'd put in, let's put in a line just below. I'm going to put a green line there. That's my entry. I'm going for a sell stop this time. I'm going to put a profit line here. So I'm just going for a short little bit of profit, 2 pips. Let's see if I would have won. Because if this candle goes up and turns back around and comes back down through these 2 lines, would I have won the trade, John?
I'm still trying to, that's what I'm saying. Okay. You are looking for
a sell. So the market is going as a buy right now, but I'm going to put in a sell stop. A sell stop means that if the market is pushing down, it's going to activate me right here, like a bus stop. You get at a bus stop and the bus picks you up and keeps going.
I know sell stop, buy stop, and all that.
Right. So if the candles go right now, the candles are up here above my price, right? Because I'm trying to get a sell going down, but the market is going up. Now, how do I know to put in the sell? Because the system says this is red, the price is above here, everything is red, the market is selling. Even though the green came up, it's literally called a bullshit indicator. That's what the gentleman who developed it calls it. This literally tells you that do not get fooled. The market is not buying right now. It is still selling. So you put in, instead of trying to get a buy and it reverses on you, you could put in a sell. So let's look and see what happened. 1 minute at a time, right? Did it come down and go through my 2 lines? Did it come down and give me a win? Can you see this red candle here pushing down through the 2 lines?
That's a pullback.
Yes, it went up and it pulled back and pushed down and came through. It entered me in the trade in this top green line and it gave me the profit at the second green line. Can you see that?
Okay.
Right? So that's the second win that I just showed you a while ago. Second winning trade.
Okay, you put a set stop on the top line and
the profit is the bottom line. Yes, yes. So let's look for another one. So this changed now. So the market went back up. Once this red turns to green, that's no longer a trade you want to focus on, right? Move on. So let's see if everything lines up again. Either everything lines up as green or as red. If everything lines up as green, which it has done, Now you're looking for a buy. You're looking for a buy, not a sell. Okay? All right, so let's see if the fourth level is going to turn to red. Because when it's running up like this, we're not sure if it's going to continue to go up. So if we jump in at the wrong point and it reverses on us, we lose our money. So let's see, we wait for it to turn back. So you see the red happened, see it came down, you see it started selling here, right? But once you see the red down here, we can go ahead and know we have a safe trade. We can go ahead and put in an entry there. The bottom green line is the entry. The second one, 2 pips, is the profit line. So if it pushes back up, you can see the 1 hour, it did it, right? So as soon as this happened, we had like a couple minutes to go ahead and put in an order quickly, and you could see that it pushed up and won the trade right after, right? So that was a second safety trade win. There are a couple of opportunities that you would have closed out in profit. You could see that 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, right? So that's a third trade now that I'm calling out, just showing you S&P. Remember, there are 200 different symbols on this platform, but I'm just showing you one, S&P 500. I could show you others. All right, so let's keep going. See, everything turned green, okay? Wait for the fourth level to turn red. Just wait, just wait. Every minute it passes by, just wait. Okay, turn red. Can you see that the market was kind of going sideways here? It wasn't going really fast up. It was going up slightly, but then it started selling down. So this looks like a great sell to jump into, right? It's selling down, all right? But if the box stays green, this is called a box number, this level here. If this stays green, 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 red, green, green, if that stays that way, then guess what happens? You know, can put in another trade above here. Okay, let's see if it, let's put in another trade above there and see if it turns back and comes back up, you win. If it doesn't, no problem. You don't lose anything because it didn't put you into the trade. All right, but let's see if it turned back and came back up. All right, it turned red. Now, once it turned red, you delete the trade. You no longer put that trade in because that says that the market is now going to potentially sell, and you shouldn't wait on a trade like that. And watch what happened. It sold, right? So this is amazing, right? And then let's see it turn to red. Turn to red. But before it turned, see it was selling down, it started pushing back up. Okay, so it looks like it's reversing. But once this turns green, the fourth level, you can come here, right here, and put in another safe trade. Right below this line, you put in your entry and go for 2 pips. Right? Let's see if the market push down through it. Boom. Push down through it. Say that again.
Did you say 2 pips?
Yes, yes. We recommend that beginners go for 2 pips. Now, when you're more experienced, you can go for, you can go for the larger moves, right? Like this, you see this big sell here, right? There's some strategies that you'll learn how to catch this big sell, right? This nice big sell here, because this is a lot of pips right here, right? You could see that, right? Okay. And let me just tell you up front how you'd have done that. When you get this happen, you'd put in 2 trades. One, you go for 2 pips. The other one, you'd let ride. Now, how you let the other one ride is that you close one down and then you shift the second one into at least stop profit. And then you let it go down, okay? All right, so the second one, you close one out, so you won 1 trade. The second one, you're letting that ride down. And then you'll be able to collect this nice win here, okay? And that's how you go for that. All right, this was a huge win. You could see that one. Huge, huge call, right? From the system, way down here, all right? Okay, so that's a big, massive win. Okay, and the system called it out. All you had to do, have the system, know that this turned green, this is a time to put in a sell. You know the market is going to start selling at that point, and look what happened. And then wait again. Let's see if we get another entry. All right, see another one occurred. The market looked like it was going up. Look at this big push candle here. Looked like it was now getting ready to take off our buy. And look what happened. A sell right after. So this is almost like a fake out that a lot of people fall into, because you're seeing the market going up like this. You're not expecting it to turn around like this and drop down like that. But the system tells us, right, that is going to happen because everything is red. This is green. Don't get tricked, right? Go for the sell instead of thinking you have a buy. And look at the sell. Look at the sell. Look at the sell. And then here it happened again. How many trades have I called so far, John? And we just on S&P. How many trades did I told you I did 12 trades today. 12. Okay? All right. And this is on S&P right here, just like how I'm telling you. Okay. And when the market opens back tonight, I took this one as well. My entry, I remember this one clearly. My entry was right below here. It whipped me in here and pulled me down. and gave me a win. Right, this is another one. All right, here's another one again. I didn't take this one because I was thinking that, man, 1, 2, 3 in a row. Let me just be a little careful because this looks like sideways. But it still went ahead and it won fine, you know. But then it bought up big time afterwards, right? So it's kind of right, but you know, maybe a little early, right? That there was a little bit of reversal going on. So when the reversal happens, now everything is green. Now you see this turned red right here. Market pull down. Yeah, if it stays green, it's an opportunity to enter a trade. You put a trade in, it didn't activate you, it sold off. This changed, right? And you can see it went back into a sell market. This turned green, it looks like it was pushing up. We know it's not going up, right? Well, in fact, it went up, it changed. You see the red change to green, and it went up, went up, went up, went up, went up. Then right here again, right? It pulled back down. This turned red. You know that this is an opportunity to jump into a buy because it's going to keep going up, which it did. See, another trade was won. Then it started to sell. You see the box changed green. This is now red. Now you can look for some sell opportunities. And when this one, I got this one, but I jumped out early, unfortunately. And it came down even further, right? And then the market is now here. Let's look at the scanner quickly before the day is over, right? The scanner is so powerful. It sends out messages on 200 different symbols, right? So you're literally, if you could scan indices. If we go to the top 10 indices at the last 10 that were called out, we could go to the top 10 Forex peers, like AUD CAD, a 1 minute buy stop. NZD CAD was just called out a while ago. We could look at that one in the last 5 minutes. NZD CAD was called out as a 1 minute buy in the last 5 minutes. So we could go and look at it to see what's going on with NZD CAD. So what this does is give us the entire financial markets in the palm of our hands without having to do markups. All right, so let's go to the 1 minute on it and then look at what it's saying. All right, so it's saying, is it a 1 minute? Let me just check what it says. NZD CAD, it was just showing me a while ago. NZD CAD 1 minute buy stop, right? NZD CAD, let me just make sure I'm on the right thing. NZD CAD 1 minute buy, make sure I'm on the 1 minute chart. All right, so it's calling this as a buy, okay? On the 1 minute chart. An NZD CAD. Let me just make sure that I'm aligned. NZD CAD, buy stop one. No, that's 5 minutes, not 1 minute. Okay, that was my error. So let's go to the 5 minute chart. You can see it's a 1 minute buy. Okay, green, green, green. Here's red, green, green. And then all we have to do is to put in an order, waiting for this to go up. Now, this is an amazing technology because how would I know that New Zealand dollar versus the Canadian dollar right now has pulled back and is set up for an up push? I couldn't. I would have to go mark it up. But the technology is giving me all of these answers. And then not just that, and let's go back to the 1 minutes, right? AUD CAD, 1 minute buy. Let's look at that one to see what's going on with it. We might be a little too late to benefit from it, right? But let's go back to the 1 minute chart. You can see that it came, it pushed down, right? All green, right? Push down. And when it pushes down and this little red pops in, that's an opportunity. You know, the market is slowing down, so it's the end of the day. So you shouldn't be trying to get trades like that right now. But see, here's a sell-off, market sold down. You see this big red sell down, right there. But you know, once this stays green, you know that's going to keep going up, which it did. And it came back above our line, all right? Tight little win, but nonetheless a win anyway. And here's another one, all right? There's a little red there, putting down, went back up, right? I could just show you, here's a nice sell, all red. You can see all red, all red, all red. Green, market is pushing up above the trade line. Boom, sold off. You'd have won again. So the system is the star, okay? So instead of relying on marking up charts and going into the details and Fibonacci and all of these different things that we normally do, we can simply just use this and literally make money. In fact, let me go back to S&P just before the call, John. Just before the call, all right? This trade was there, but I didn't want to take the call because I was right here just before we started. I saw it. And I know once it touched this line, based on what was happening, right? I saw a little green right there, right here. A little green popped up on the chart right there. And I know this is going to be a sell. And look at this sell that it dropped right here just before the call. But I didn't want to put in a trade while I'm on here and I can't look at what I'm doing. I'm focused on what I'm doing. So I gave up this profit for you, John. I'm not kidding. I'm serious. Okay. Because to put in a trade, it's so easy. All I'd have to do is once this happened earlier, I was looking at this. Once it happened earlier, all I'd do is just right click new order, put in the order on my laptop, and literally make money. I've been doing that, throughout the course of the day. Because I'd have put in my order just here, and I'd have gone for about here, right? Or maybe I'd have put my profit line about here, right? Knowing that the market had already gone down to here. So I'd be confident to take my profit to here because it will at least come back to somewhere around here. Okay, so this is what I gave up, right? And if you do 10, let's say $10 a pick, right? That's $70 right now, right? That's $70 on S&P, just from here. Just imagine you do this 5 times for the day. 5 times for the day, I'll make $70 5 times for the day. And look how many I showed you. Okay, I showed you 12 that I did, but you could just do 5. Now, 5 of these for the day, 5 of these moves. Let's say, you start out with 2 pips, 3 pips, 5 pips. You can increase your lot size. But the bottom line is that these are safe trades that you're taking. You're not taking trades that you're going to put yourself at risk. Safe trades. This is so super fantastic. So I'm really grateful for the system, grateful for Mr. Kevin Greger that developed it, grateful to God for giving him the inspiration to do it, because he's made trading simple and clear and straightforward for anybody to be able to make money if you have the technology. All right, that's the key. And of course, you have to understand pips, lot size, not over leveraging an account, not being greedy. Those are things that we have to, overcome if we're going to be a success using the technology. But it's eliminated using the traditional trading view, right? That would normally have to go to a market charts. You can simply just come and just use the colors and identify the trades, put on our orders, and be on our way and do our business. And you could trade, as you could clearly see, a large range of financial assets. You're not going to be restricted to 1 or 2 pairs because you have to mark them up and analyze them over the weekend before you can make money. Now you could just simply pick up the technology, look at something, or wait for the scanner to send you the messages, tell you what to trade, right? It will literally tell you what's coming up. Like this 5-minute GBP JPY. Here's this is silver XAG USD 1-minute sell on silver. So we could literally look at the silver chart right now to see if on the 1-minute chart there's a sell, and see it happened already. It came up right here, touched the line, and it sold off already. All right, this green was when it touched here, and then the sell already happened. So if somebody had the technology and got the message, which some people did, then they would have won this trade right here, just like that. Right? So, and this could be $100 for those who trade silver. It could be $10, could be $2, depending on your lot size and your account size, right? But the bottom line is that the system gives us excellent information that makes it. Now, here's the value proposition for us now. As a leader in Africa, and welcome to the call. I see we have Anetha and Alan on here. And John is my friend in Lagos. Alan has his technology over there in Trinidad and Tobago. And Alan sat down with a businessman and showed him this. The businessman heard the safety trade alert and the man was excited. Here's another one, USD JPY, a new one on a 5-minute. And this is just before the market is closed, right? And these trades are being called out like that, right? By the system. Look at that, right? Powerful, right? Red, 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 green, red, red. The market is now pushed up. It's above the trade line. It's ready to push back down. You can see this isn't a nice sell because this trend is already trending down. And if you go to the higher time frame, the 15-minute, you have to be a little careful because it's a 15-minute buy that's developing. So you have to be a little careful with that. And then look at the 30 minutes. It's also a 30-minute buy is also developing. And then there's a 1-hour buying market on this asset. So, and then if you come to the 1-minute time frame, it's kind of in between. So you have to be a little bit careful with that 5-minute sell, right? Very tight, very narrow window to get it, but it's there. So this is truly, truly, truly game changing. So here's the value proposition in addition to getting this for yourself, John. Just imagine you have 100 people in Nigeria using this. I know, just imagine 1,000 people using this technology for themselves, not for you, for themselves. Right? You could easily put on a seminar, invite out about 10 people. They come, they sit down, they watch you trade, they watch you make money. This is when you click trading, click right here on new order, you make your profit like I did 12 times today, right? I think one I closed it early because I didn't assess it correctly. So that one was a loss, right? Two of them actually, all right? But I made profit all day, right? Overall I made a really nice chunk of profit today. I think I'm up about 10% for the day, right? So just imagine now, John, you're sitting down with people and they're showing them, how to put in their buy stops, how to put in their sell stops, they place their trades, win their trades. You win your trades, not there. You win your trades. And you're sitting down with them, at one of the hotels, and you have your laptop, you're trading live. You're not just simply doing a presentation, you're trading live. So you click trading, click new order, right? And put in your order, you make your profit, you withdraw your money. Within hours, your money is now in your wallet, you go spend it. Same day. Because the way trading works is that you can spend the money you earn the same day, depending on the broker. Most brokers will transfer your money to you the same day, right? Within hours. Man, this is amazing. This is amazing. So just imagine the type of seminars you could have, John, with a technology like this. This is the first of its kind, where you have a technology that gives us this type of data and you're making money with it in front of people. You're using this to make money right in front of the people in the audience. They're seeing you make money in front of them. All they have to do is buy their own and go use it. Learn how to use it and make money for themselves. Right? Not to mention NAS 100, my favorite. The same thing is going on, right? See, it was pushing up, nice sell over here again. That's such a beautiful asset. They go to 1 minute. What a beautiful asset NAS is, right? Look at this, man. Look at this nice drop. Woo-wee! NAS is selling tonight. Right? And we have the information to know when it's selling on, how to take advantage of it. NAS is selling on several time frames. And 1 minute, go to the 5 minute, you could see it selling on a 5 minute. You go to the 15 minute, you could see it set up the sell. See, it dropped here from this one. It dropped way up here, right? And it did it a couple times today. You could see all the different ones there. This was one, right? This was another one. When it turned green here, this is a sell, right? And the box changed. You leave that one alone, but you wait again, and you see it turn back, and then you see here again. NAS is now selling nice. Dropped off here, and then here, and then there's some higher time frame sells that took place where it dropped like that, right? Like the 5 minute and the 15 minute. On the 15 minute, you could see when this happened, when this dropped. And then there's a 30 minute as well, right? Where NAS activated some 30 minute cells that's coming up. Going on, the same thing going on with US 30 as well. So we no longer have to be worried about trading indices. We just need the technology to give us the information so that we can trade with confidence and knowing what's going to happen in the market, right? And no longer like guessing if it's going to go up, it's going to go down, what's going to happen. Those days are over for those who have the technology. Here's another nice one. Came up, touched, dropped. Right? Here's another buy opportunity. Came up, buy right here. You can see it right here, right here. Okay, it was coming down. You put your order in, win the trade, right? And there were two of them, but you don't be greedy. All right, and here's another nice one. Everything was green, it's turned red, the market was pushing down. You put in the order, you could see you get a nice win off US 30. All right, and it happened here again. All right, you could see it. That was a nice little narrow one. You grab that one, you run. And then here's the cells. Here's the cells, right? Here's the cells, right? Everything was nice and red, pushing down. We started buying back up, right? You know it's not going to go up. Once it turns green, everything else turns red. It's going to sell off. See, it sold off. You want a big win on US 30 on the sell. Look at this sell on US 30. Just imagine winning this on a US 30. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, what the system called out. Look at this. Some people made like about how much is that? Jeez, peace. That's 147 pips on US 30. You know how much money that is? That's $1,470 right here.
Wow.
Right here. $1,400 from here to here. $1,400 profit. Okay? And the system showed you. All you had to do was come in here and put the order in here and let it run. and collect your money. So this is a mint. It's literally a mint, John. That's why I've been trying to reach out to you for you to see what's going on. Here are the buys. Here's the buy. All green, turn red. Okay? All green, turn red. See, it's pushing down. It was going up, but it looks like it's reversing. Okay? But you don't worry because you have the system. You put your order in and look, did it buy up? Yes. You want that trade. And it back change, you know that, don't stay in this buy here. Even though it won, you grab 2 pips and be gone about your business because it's reversed. But when it's reversing, once you see this back change, you close your trade down. You no longer have to sit in a trade hoping for a reversal. Because once you see the back change here, no, okay, let me close this trade. I'm going to recalibrate and enter a new one. So you no longer have to be waiting for the market to turn around and hope it turns around in your favor. You just simply close and move on and do another trade and take advantage of, here's another buy, right? The market went up aggressively, shot back down, here turned red. See, it shot back up, you won the trade. Okay, the back broke, you know that you're not supposed to be trying to take buys right there. You're looking for sells now, right? Because the market started selling off. And then here it went up, touched the line. I wasn't able to do that trade. It was on the same thing happened on S&P. I wasn't able to do that trade because I was getting ready for this call. But this was another winning trade that I've won today. That I made it 13 trades that I've done for the day. Guys, very simple system. Very simple system. Very simple system. And it doesn't take long to learn how to use it because you're not looking for a lot of things. You're simply looking for, you'll have to learn how to look at the different time frames and how they play with one another, right? But once you follow the rules, if it's on the 1 minute chart and it's all red, you go to the 5 minute chart and this block here is red, it's a safe trade. Okay, so once it's here, everything green, everything red on the 1 minute, right? If you go to the 5 minute at that point and it's green, I will check it. We could check and it will go back test and check this, right? We'll just put a vertical line right here and see, oops. Like that. All right, we'll put a vertical line right, oops. Yeah, right here, right? On the 1 minute. Then you need to check the 5 minute to see if it's green. See the 5 minute, the block was green as well. So once that is aligned, you have a safe trade. So on the 1 minute, you'll be putting in your order just about here when this red happens. And you'd confirm it on the 5 minute that the 5 minute has the green block, which it did. You could see this line, mark this line, right? And then you would have put in the trade and that was a winning trade, right? Clearly see that. So this system is boss. And you'd be the second person in Nigeria to buy this. All right, one gentleman bought it, but he's not a marketer. He's a businessman over there in Lekki. But you know how it is when you are a marketer and you have something like this in your hands and you have a room of 50 to 100 people looking at you doing this. You don't even need people to sign up to make money because you're making money using the technology. But now you can easily build a team because you have a really solid product to use to build a team. Not come and learn how to trade and eventually make money. Come and buy the technology, learn how to use it, and you will make money. As this is as close to guarantee as we could give somebody to trade and make money out of the foreign exchange market. Because the technology is, I've not seen it call a trade and it wasn't a winning trade. I've not seen that. And I've been using it now for almost 3 months. And I've not seen it. The developer says it's 99% because you can't say anything's 100%. But this is a blessing. So I hope it was clear to you, John, and everyone else that's here. Oh, the person from the Nigeria Family Food Clinic with God's Power. We now have a person in Lagos that bought this. He paid for it yesterday and he registered as an affiliate. He's going to start telling a few of his friends about the company and about the technology as well. And so, Nigeria is going to start growing with this. And I'm very happy about that because we definitely need more US dollars coming into Nigeria. Okay. So any questions about it, John? And anyone else?
Yes, I think it's an incredible one. I've not mastered everything, but at least I've seen that with the signal, that is the arrow signal.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, it's been consistent in terms of
The
bullish
top.
or bearish. Yeah, so I think, yes, you talked about other confirmations, but the arrow, I can see clearly the blue on the four vertical, the four horizontal lines. I can also see that. Yes, that's it.
Yeah, and you see, just call out cat chef, right? You know, see, cat chef is above the trade line.
Essentially, it's a scapping something. The 2 pips, is it a rule? Not necessarily.
It's a rule. It's a rule for beginners. For
Okay.
beginners. After you
Okay.
pass the beginner stage, then you can go for 10, 20, 30 pips.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Now, for those who want to trade like position trades and you don't want to sit down and scalp, then trade the 1 hour and the 4 hour. Okay. Look at this 1 hour trade. This happened just the other day, because each of these, 1 hour candles, right? This is which date is this? Time. This was, in fact, this is not even, that's yes, this is today's what, Wednesday. So right here is, let me move this out of my way. Right here is June 15, right? June 15, right here. Okay, June 15. So when this was identified, you could have come in and put in an order just above this line, right? Okay, you could see that, right? And look at the wind over a number of hours, because this is the 1 hour. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. Would you like to be able to make, let's look at how much you'd have made, all right? You can see 82 pips. So if you trade $10 a pip, that's $820 you earn in 6 hours. And you didn't have to mark up the chart. This is the 1 hour. So when the 1 hour trades, you just put it in and let it run. You don't have to sit down and scalp. Or you could do the 4 hours trades. Look at the 4 hour. Look at this 4 hour down here. You could see this, right? You could see this one, and this one, and this one. And there's another one that just developed right here. Okay, getting ready to take off. But let's look at this one. Let's say you caught this one here, this one right here. Okay, you put in your order, and let's look how many you would have. This is 278 points. So if you trade $10 per trade, that's $2,780 that you made from here to here. And what you'd have done is put in a trade on the on June 26. June 26. Right, June 26. Okay, June 26. And the 1 hour, this was June 15, right? June 15. This is amazing, man. This is amazing. Guys, it's showing me that. I'm not sure I'm reading my June 20, no, May 26, sorry. This is May 26, right here to right here. So May 26 to here, right? That's basically almost like not a 1 month trade, but like a 3-week trade, almost a month, right? And you'd have made 289 points or pips, right? If you close it out there, so that but then it's about to take off again. So it came up, came down to the line and about to take off again because it showed us another one here, just like how it did here. And you see this one was one right here, so that right here, right? This is another one, it took off. And you could go back to others, right? You could go back to others. Here's another one right there. Okay, here's another one right here. Okay, so if you caught this one went through a zigzag, okay? But it went up and came back, and eventually took off. Okay. This is another one right here. Okay, this one. There's another one right here. We had a nice pullback down to here. So if you caught this one up to here, that's 321 points. So if you trade if you had $100 trading account and you're able to put in a trade down here and you caught this with a $100 trading account, 0.01 lot size, that's $1 per pip. That's $300 and something that the individual would have earned with a $100 account, right? Now, it would be difficult to trade a $100 account with this because if you put it in and you have to deal with a little bit of pullback, you may not have enough money there for the pullback, all right, while this is developing. So for those who are going to trade a 4-hour or a 1-hour trade, we have to be able to withstand some pullback, right? Because when you put in the trade, the market might go down and up, down and up, down and up before it finally goes up, okay? Just bear that in mind. So for those who can have an account that would sit down, you could put in these 4-hour trades, you could go look for them. You could just use the scanner and just come to 4-hour on the scanner, right? And let's say you could find them on indices. So you could come down to the 4-hour on indices. See, there's 10 of them here to analyze, okay? You could go back to currency pairs, right? And go to the 4-hour on the currency pairs and look at those as well. There's another 10 there as well. The last 10 that were called to see if they're still active, to see what's happened with them. And then you could go to crypto and do 4-hour on Bitcoin as well, right? Are you see what's going on here, John? Are you seeing the money? Are you seeing how much money I'm giving you? Not to mention stocks. Huh? Oh, today. Oh, today. This is massive. Look at this Euro share. If you want to be a scalper, right? Because you know sometimes you have to scalp in the beginning to make some money because you can't afford to sit down on a trade for a month, okay? But some people can afford to, right? Man, we can change Nigeria big time with this, bro. All right, man, 1 minute. All right, here we go. Okay, Euro share, buy. Okay, system said it, not me. Okay, see the arrow is pushing up for a buy. All right, we could even sit and wait to see what happens. See, green, 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 red, green, goes come down below and just wait. We put in, let's just sit and, I mean, the market might not be strong enough to push this through because it's the end of the day. But you know, if you're doing this during the London session or the New York session, you know what would have happened, right, John? So let's see if it pushes up. As the candles are still moving. Even though, John, can you see the green candle pushing up? I just got the message. I just put it in. Can you see the green candle pushing up? There's some noise in somebody's background.
See what I wrote.
Okay. All right, my friend from Nigeria. All right, John, can you see the green candle pushing up through my entry?
Yes, I'm seeing the green. Wait, okay.
Right, and can
Yes,
see
I can see the green arrow, and
it's see that I'm in profit now. Can you see that I'm in profit now?
Okay, live trade now.
Yeah, this is real, right?
Okay, okay.
Right.
Let me see. Okay.
Yeah, and a little bit of pullback took place a while ago. You could see that, right?
Okay, so you enter for a buy.
For a buy, right there, right?
For a buy, right?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't enter the trade in my account. What I did was I'm just leaving the lines to show you the process. I didn't open my live account at this time. I wouldn't trade just before close the market. That wouldn't be a wise thing to do. The market's not strong enough. But you saw this push through my entry, okay? You saw this push through my entry, right?
Okay.
Right, you did see it. You could see the little green wick that pushed through my entry. So if I was trading live, I would have just grabbed those pips right there. I would just grab those few pips right there, all right? And then I would even re-enter down here again, okay? When it pulled back a little bit and get a little bit more out of it, okay?
Okay.
This is
so essentially this works on different time frames, as you may for people that people can also use it for longer time frames, right?
Yes, I just showed you the 4-hour and the 1-hour trades.
Yeah. But then you say because of the pullback and all that, maybe such is better for bigger funds. Yes,
somebody has to have a larger account because if you put in a 1-hour trade, right? Let's look at this. You see this pushing up, right? So, you know, a 1-hour trade, if you look at the 1-hour chart, you're not going to see that. The movement is not even visible because the 1-hour candles take a longer time to form. So here you could see that when this was red, you put it in here, you put your order in here, okay? Right at this point when this changed. So this is the time you have to put your order in. But when it activates the trade, it doesn't just go straight up. it goes up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So while it's pulling back into the red, you have to have an account that can deal with that pullback to wait on it to go back up. And then after a while, you can lock in your profit. Like once if you enter down here, once you get to about here, you can put in a stop profit. So you know that even if it comes back down, it taps you out. But once it keeps going, you could adjust your stop profit up, 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 and just follow it going up. Right? So we'll go back to the 1 minute chart to see what has happened. You see it pushed up into my area again. So that would have been a second opportunity to make money out of that same call that just took place. It didn't go all the way to my TP line, but once it goes into the blue, it's now on you. Once you get into the blue, lock in some of your profits. Take some of your profits off the table. Don't wait for it to close out at your take profit. Just grab the profits that are there and you could enter the trade again. All right. Sometimes you grab the profits and it flies up and goes way up, and that's fine. That's okay. But this is just an amazing system, man. This is a blessing, right? A blessing. So I just showed you so many, I'm marking up these charts all over the place. Let me just delete this now. Any other questions for me?
I'm okay for now. I'll still watch it. It's running here. So
yeah, GBP, CHF, Euro GBP, GER30. Let's look at this one last one. Those are GB, Euro GBP, Euro GBP, Euro GBP. Let's look at Euro GBP because I have to go to class. We have a class coming up right now. Euro GBP, right? So Euro GBP, 1 minute, right? You could see it clear as day, man. Just clear as day. This is so beautiful. Green, 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 red, green. See it pull down. I know we're just gonna put in an order for it. You don't have to take all of the trades, right? Because there's about 2,000 trades per day that the system is calling. So you're gonna have way more opportunities to make money than you could possibly take, right? Way more. Because I was trying to do a lot, but man, just too many to look at. So you just have to just pick a couple and just focus on a few. But the good thing is that we don't have to sit down and mark up charts like we used to. That's gone. Okay. All we really need to do is just use the technology and just identify entry and exits. All right. And go and put in your trades, make your money, be gone about your business. GR30. Let's look at that to see what's going on. 1 minute sell stop. GR30 is a nice index to trade the top 30 companies in Germany. See, it's a sell, right? In fact, it's gone already. Too late. Right? You see the green pushed up above the line. You can see there, right? Green pushed up above the line, call out the trade, but it's already sold. So it's already sold. You could see that from there to there. But you could get more out of it if you look at the higher time frame and you see that, okay, still a selling market. So this is not even done selling yet, right? And just go all the way to the higher time frames. Right? This is the 4-hour chart. So we're looking at the 4-hour chart, and this is a buy. So the 4-hour is set up for a buy. So you have to be a little bit mindful of that. The 1-hour chart is a sell that's set up. So before the 4-hour buy can really kick in fully, it's going to have to work through these lower time frame sells. 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute, 1 hour. All of these are selling opportunities coming up. On the 1 minute, that just took place, right? You could maybe get more than 1 minute sell, more than one sell opportunities out of that. 5 minute, that's coming up. Right, that's going to sell here soon. 15 minute and so on and so forth. See, there's a 15-minute sell right here. You see the green dot? This is where you put the order in, right here. Look at the win. Look at this win right here. Look at this. Jeez, on peace. John, are you seeing the money? Victor. John, are you seeing the money, John? Tell me if you see the money.
I can see the money. You are showing me the money.
It's happening. It's real. It's happening.
But it's incredible that you've mastered this anyway. It's incredible that you've mastered this. I think this gives one hope. I can at least, I can just see the charts and straight away I'm understanding something. So it will take a little work for now to really interpret it the much you are doing.
Yeah, it doesn't take long because you're not doing a lot, right? And because the first time I saw the charts, I got a headache. So instead of going through all of that, marking up, putting in trend lines and all these horizontal lines, you just come here, look for the colors. That's it. Like right now on the 15-minute, like let's say you're trading GER. You come, you look at the 1 minute chart, you look at the 5-minute chart, you look at the 15-minute chart, the 30-minute, the 1 hour, the 4 hour, the week, right? So you look at the different charts because they give you different types of information. And then once you learn how to do that, you just basically right click, click trading, click new order, put your order in, put in your profit, be conservative, don't be greedy, and make your money. And don't experiment. What cost me some losses at one point, because I grew $189 to 1,000 and pull back a little bit and then I'm, up again. But the thing is that don't experiment. Don't try to take what you think you know and add it to the system. Just use the system the way it's designed to use. And if you stay with the system and you don't mix it in with anything else, you'll be fine. All right, just use the system according to how it's designed to use and follow the rules. You'll be trained on how to use it. It has clear rules on how to use it. And if you stick with it, you're gone clear. I'm not saying that your previous knowledge of trading is not useful or relevant. Some of it is very, very, very useful, but some of it is just become redundant and no longer relevant. So, any other questions?
No, thank you. Thank you.